I'm Dallas Page, and I'm manager for Pitching Precision, baseballpitchingprecision.com. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about customizing your target. In our Little League package, you get three targets that are this length. And there's three of these like this, and you can be put them next to each other, or you can put them apart from each other. But you get three of them this size. In our Babe Ruth package, you get these three targets, which you would get another one like that, and then you would get one that's a little bit shorter that would go underneath there, and then you get one that's a little bit shorter to work on lower pitches. So what I wanted to talk to you today about was how to, you can order three of these targets this length, and then you can cut them to your size and put the actual product together for a shorter target. You would get one of these, and you'd get either three of these or three of these, and you can cut them to whatever length you want to cut them to. And you'll have a ferrule that slides on the end of it. We always glue the ferrules. We just put a little bit of glue inside this area right here, and then slide it in, because when you hit the target, when the ball hits the target, any one of the targets, if it's not glued, it will come apart at that point and flop out sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So let's say today that I want to make a target, and I really want to work on an area that's around this size, okay? So I can use a measuring tape and measure it, and I've got one that's 12 inches long. And so that target length would be 2 inches shorter than that. So if it's 12 inches, the target you would cut would be 10 inches. Because you want the part of the rod down here below to be able to slide into the ferrule, and then you want a cap on the end at this end. And so I'll show you how to do that. It's really simple. I use this is actually I found to be the best thing for cutting the targets. If it's not a power tool, it can be this hand tool. But the teeth are the important thing, that there's a lot of teeth per inch. And they're fine, and they cut a fine. And that's what would cut these also, to cut these rods. If you use something that's got a power to it that's not a fine-tooth blade, then it will feather the fiberglass out. So I want to do this, so I take a tape measure, and I've got a 12-inch rod that I want to do, and so I actually measure it to 10 inches. Just put a mark on that at 10 inches. And then I just take this saw, and it's real simple to do. Keep it as square as you can, and it cuts really easily through it. As you get to the end, just a little finer, and then you're through the whole thing. Okay, so now you see that I have a rod that's 12 inches and a target that's 10 inches. Then I take a drill. You can actually shove it through if you want to. Shove through, you just have to be careful, because sometimes it has a mind of its own to go off on one side or the other. So I just take a drill and I drill through it. And you can see that I'm drilling through it here, and I'm coming out the other end there. Then I take this piece right here, or to put it right here, and I actually take a washer and slide it on like this, hits the cap up here, then I slide the whole rod down through where I just drilled, and it comes out the other end. When it comes out the other end, then I take this spring that I've got, this shorter spring, and I put some glue in this end right here, and then I slide this on like that. But I also want to put a washer on before I do that. Just put a washer on like that, glue it, slide it on, let it set overnight, and then you have your target. So then you have a target that's shorter. So I show you this, that you can make shorter targets to be more pinpoint. As you grow older and more precise with your pitches, you're able to cut this target down, use less of a size, and really pinpoint that pitch as you practice using this product. That's all I have for today. Thank you.